As Howard Schultz would say, I was taken by the power that savoring a simple cup of coffee can have to connect people and create community. People from all around the world make their coffee completely different, depending on style, flavor, and even the type. That is why it is so worldly loved. So today I'm going to show you how to use a coffee maker, how to incorporate styles of flavor, and how to do a little cool cold foam hack. So first we want to get our coffee cup, and then in this little compartment you're going to get a coffee liner, and I already did a coffee thingy in here, so we're going to put that back, but you can pick any style of coffee you want of your choice. And with this Keurig machine you can even use a K-cup, but in this case I am just going to use carrot cake, and I'm going to do 2 scoops into the liner, and we're going to put it into this. I already have one in there, so I'm just going to set that to the side for now. And then on the side of here you have your water in the back and your buttons. So in this case I'm going to do cups, so I'm going to do cups. You need to plug it in, of course. So now you're going to do cups, and then you're going to click 12, 10, or 8. In this case I'm going to do 12. And there are different ways you can brew your coffee. You can do hot brewing, cold brewing, or flash brewing. So now you're going to take your cup, get your ice, and pour your ice in the cup. Then you're going to take your desired coffee, and you're going to go ahead and pour it in very, very slowly so you don't spill and make a mess, to however much you want. I did it about 3/4 to the top. Then what you're going to want to do is move on to your flavoring. So your flavoring is what makes it so loved. It gives you freedom to experiment with what you enjoy, and you're able to do any flavor combination. You can use syrups, you can use creamers, or you can even use simple dairy, such as milk, half and half, such as that. So to allow yourself to learn from coffee, you have to let yourself expand your flavor palette. As my friend Genesis has said, the reason I like coffee is because it is a mixture of bitter and sweet that you can customize to your liking. So in this case, we're gonna do just a simple French vanilla creamer into our iced coffee. It's all about preference of what you like your flavoring. And we're gonna go ahead and just pour that to whatever desire we want. And then we're going to make a little cold foam top, and we're gonna get another cup, and you can either use creamer, or you can use milk, half and half, or anything like that, or you can put flavoring into it. So I am going to do a little milk into the cup, just a little bit, flavor it with our syrup, however much you think. I did like 2 seconds. Put that to the side, get a lid for our cup, and I'm gonna ask an audience member to shake it up. So can I get a volunteer to shake it up? Here you are, thank you. And while they're shaking that up to incorporate all the flavors, I'm gonna talk a little bit about how social media kind of plays a big role. It plays the biggest role when people or influencers post videos, and you can just discover new flavors you haven't thought before, hacks, and even new spots you may enjoy. We all go to social media for different things. In an article by Forbes, they mentioned that one thing social media tends to have continuous trends and hype about is coffee. So as we finish off, I'm going to pour my cold foam right over the top of the coffee. Be careful so you don't spill. Put your lid on, and finally your shot. And now you have a perfect iced coffee. Thank you so much for watching.